Hello, guys. It's Becca, and I am here with sweet Noelle Grace, Mama's sweet little Noelle Grace, and she wanted to come on for Rocking with Becca, and so here we are with Rocking with Becca. So, as you've seen in the title, I'm going to be discussing what's going to be happening in 2024. But before we get into that, I want to talk a little bit about the holidays. I hope you all have had a great Christmas this year. I hope you got everything you wanted, but most important, I hope you had a great time with your family, time of fellowship and love and joy with your family. I really hope y'all had a great Christmas. That's what it's all about, is love. Christ was born, but guys, he didn't stay in the manger. He didn't stay little. We celebrate his birth, yes, just like we celebrate our birthday each year. But he didn't stay in the manger. He grew up to be a grown man. And then tragedy, or what we feel like looking at it in the human perspective, tragedy happened and he died on the cross. And that's when it comes to Easter time. And we need to celebrate Easter just as much as we do Christmas, because yes, it was very important that Christ was born, because if he hadn't have been born, then he couldn't have died. So both events are very, very important to celebrate, and we need to learn to celebrate it in the manner of what it really stands for. Now, I'm not saying that we can't decorate and have a nice time with our... Sorry, Macy's playing with her beanbag and she bumped the tripod. Macy, quit now. Yes, we can celebrate, we can decorate, we can, have a good time with our family, but we need to always have it in our mind, first and foremost, that Christmas was to celebrate Christ's birth. And Easter is to celebrate his death. Yes, celebrate his death, because if he hadn't died on the cross, been put in the tomb, and rose again, we wouldn't have salvation today as we know it. So it's very important, both events. And although I didn't get to spend it with my family as far as Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, my oldest son came over. You know what? We did have a visitor Christmas Day. But Christmas Eve, my oldest son and his wife came over, and we had a good time of fellowship and exchanged gifts, and we just had a good time together. And then we wasn't expecting any company on Christmas Day. My oldest son does not participate in Christmas. My youngest son, sorry. That was my oldest son that came. My youngest son doesn't do Christmas at all. So, he didn't come around, which that ain't why he didn't come around. But anyway, that's beyond the point. But, we wasn't expecting anybody on Christmas Day. But my oldest son's youngest son, him and his wife and family came by Christmas Day and visited with us, and we were so glad to see them. And it was just, it was an enjoyable day with family. I forgot about that they came on Christmas Day, but they did, so we did have some visitors on Christmas Day. I was going to say it was just me and hubby, but I was thinking at first that they had came on Christmas Eve, but they didn't. It was Christmas Day that they came. And so I'm just so excited about that and how we got to spend time with our family. And I hope you all had a great Christmas. I hope you had good health through Christmas time, where you could enjoy celebrating Christmas. So, we got another Christmas behind us, guys. Another year behind us. Do you know that tomorrow is New Year's Eve? Oh, my word. I will never forget New Year's Eve 23 years ago. Or would it have been 24? How would you count back like that? 23 years ago? When it turned 2000? We was, we all was really scared to death. We was told all the computer systems was going to go down. That the world was just going to be shut down whenever it hit 2000. And to be honest, we had a midnight service at our church. Not here. We wasn't here yet. We was at our home church. And but we did that every year anyway. But we always had a New Year's service where we prayed the old year out and the new year in. And we was, it was a very special year that year because we had no clue what to expect. Macy, now I brought your beanbag in here. Come on. Get up here. Get on your beanbag. Come on. You're not getting in my lap. Get on your beanbag. Come on. Get up there. Get up there. Get up there. You're not getting in my lap. I'm talking. But here we are. 23 years later. Or could we? Yeah. 23 years later. We are here. And if the Lord tarries a few more hours, we'll see another dawn of a new year. It's just unbelievable. 2024. So, all that being said, I got my sweet little Noelle Grace, and I haven't changed her clothes. I haven't changed her out of her original outfit since I've gotten her, because I'm fixing to start, or I'm going to start, my, I don't know just yet how I'm going to name it, my original clothes collab, baby, where I'm going to start changing my manufactured dolls into their original outfits, what they came home in from the, from the, the website. And I want to get them all in their original outfits. And so I'm going to be starting that on New Year's Day. And so we're gonna, I feel like we got some fun things going on. First of all, I want to tell you what I'm not going to be doing. And then I'll tell you what I'm going to be putting in the place of it. So, I started my doll channel. Was it 2018? I think it was 2018 when I started my doll channel, which I wasn't new to YouTube doing videos. I had a, and still do have, my craft channel. I had my craft channel since, I think it was 2013 since I've had my craft channel, because I started scrapbooking, and I started showing my crafts. Well, then when I got in the doll hobby, I first started out showing my dolls on my craft channel, and I noticed that some of my subscribers was leaving, and one lady even told me that she left because of my dolls. So I decided to do my doll channel separately, so people that doesn't like dolls might stay around and still watch my craft channel, which I have very few views. It looks like I have a lot of subscribers, and there's a lot of people that are subscribed that has hit that subscribe button and hasn't went back and unsubscribed. But over half of those people don't watch my channel anymore. That was from when I was scrapbooking, and they would watch, my scrapbooking. Well, I no longer scrapbook, and the type of things that I put on what I call my craft channel, people, I just hadn't connected with the right people that likes to see what I put up, and I'm not worried about that. I do my craft channel. I'm not consistent on it because of health issues, and my doll channel is my first priority if I'm going to do a video. So sometimes my craft channel is neglected, so it's no big deal that I don't have any more viewers than what I have on my craft channel. But I separated them, made me the second channel for my dolls, and it has just flourished. And I want to say thank you to everyone that has subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much to all the viewers, whether you're subscribed or not. Thank you for coming by and viewing my videos and watching them, all the wonderful comments you give me. Guys, you make my day. By choice, I'm homebound, if you want to call it homebound. By choice, I stay home and go nowhere because of my anxiety. It's not that I have to. It's not that I'm not physically able to get out and go somewhere. Just because of my anxiety, my choice is to stay home, because that's my happy place. As well as my babies are my happy place. Even though I do like and enjoy crafting, my babies are my happy place. And I don't just interact with my babies when I'm on camera. I interact with my babies every waking minute, in some form. I might not be holding them or doing something physically with them, but I have them in the room, in the living room, where I can see them, where I can go by and pick them up if I want to. My babies are not just on camera babies. They are my babies all the time, whether I do a video or not. And at night especially, once we get settled for the night, get our showers, had our supper, and we're sitting down, we like to drink a cup of decaf coffee and maybe have a little snack. Lately my sugar has been sky high because of the holidays and all. I've taken in more sugar than I should have, and but we usually have like a sugar-free snack with our coffee at night, and we sit there and we hubby and I both have laptops, and we do our own thing, watch our own things that we want to watch. Because if I had to watch what he wanted to watch, I couldn't handle it. And he couldn't handle what I wanted to watch, because I like to watch all y'all's videos. I have vloggers I watch. I know it may sound crazy, but I watch people that mow their lawn, mow lawns. I don't know if you've come across videos like that, but these people go out and they get paid through YouTube by making the videos, so they don't charge, people like elderly people and people that's in need. They'll do their lawn free for them, and I like to watch that. I have some thrift, resale people that I like to watch. And my husband, he probably would, he liked, which I do like those type things, but not to just watch them all the time. He watches church services. He listens to music videos, things like that I'm not interested in, and I watch things he's not interested in. So we have our own computers, we have earphones, so we don't bother each other, and we still, if we have something we want to say to each other, we still in the same room, we can say it, talk with each other and stuff like that, but we do our own things on our own computers. So it's at that time that I hold my babies the most, because whichever baby's the baby of the day, I have it sitting there. I have my recliner is a love seat recliner that both sides lift up, not at the same time, but it's like, it's a love seat, but it's two separate recliners. And so I put the baby of the day, I'll put it up there with me, and Macy's usually laying between my feet on the foot of the recliner, and I'm holding a baby and snuggling a baby while I'm watching videos. So I'm telling you that to let you know that my babies, I'm not just a collector that just collects dolls and maybe changes them for themes on video and then sets them back up on the shelf. I interact with my babies daily. Whatever the baby of the day is, I have a bassinet in my bedroom. And whatever that baby of the day is, I put it in that in the bassinet at night. So there's one in the bedroom with me every night. And there's very few times I don't put a baby in there. And so I'm saying all that to let you know that my dolls are more than just a hobby. I'm more than a collector. They are a comfort to me. They are a therapy to me. And so they are my first priorities, really, for my videos as well. If I feel like I could only do one video today, then it's going to be my doll video. And then if I'm able, I will go do a craft video. So if you're interested in crafting, when I say crafting for me, it's probably more of a hobby. It's not really crafting. I do coloring, I do diamond painting, and I do collaging. And that's basically what I do. I don't know if you'd call that crafting, but that's what I show on my channel. And that's why I don't have very many viewers on my craft channel, because there's not a whole lot of people likes to watch just that type of crafting or hobby. Lately I've been sharing my puzzles on Thursday. I've been putting together puzzles, so I guess it's more of a hobby channel than a crafting channel. I'm trying to get it in my mind to call it my hobby channel. My dolls is not my hobby. My dolls is my life. My dolls is my everyday. It's part of me. But my hobby is what I do, like my coloring and diamond painting and puzzles and stuff like that. So, I know I've talked around the world to get to where I'm going, but I was saying all that about what my dolls mean to me to let you know kind of how 2024 is going to go. Tell you some things I'm not going to be doing anymore. And, well, I can't say anymore, but that I'm not going to be doing on a weekly basis. I don't want my doll channel or the feelings that I have toward my dolls to become a chore. I don't want it to become a drudgery. I don't want it to become a have to do. If you know what I mean. My dolls mean a lot to me. They help me. And I don't want it to become a stressful anxiety thing. I want it to be something that helps relieve my stress and anxiety. And I had gotten to the place in this year that I was trying to do every theme. Let's see, I think she needs some cuddles. I was trying to do every theme. I was trying to get it up on the days that it was supposed to go up. I was trying, sometimes that is helpful to help you to know what to do or how to dress your baby if you don't really know what to put on it for the day or something like that. But I had gotten to the place that I didn't have time for anything else. And as much as I love my dolls, I still have a life I have to live. I still have chores I have to do. And I still have my other hobbies. But it had gotten to the place that I was feeling stressed. That I had to do this theme. I had to get this video up. And it got to where all day long, it was taking me all day long to get all the videos done, to get them up in time. And it really became very stressful. And I don't want that. I want my babies to help me, not cause stress. So, saying that to tell you I'm not going to be doing the themes unless I just happen to do it occasionally. Like maybe one day I don't know really what I want to put on the baby, so I decide to do one of the themes. But as far as doing them weekly, I don't think I'm going to, I'm not going to do them weekly. I have some things I want to do, and because I had so many themes I was trying to keep up with, I had a theme just about every day of the week that I was trying to dress one of the babies and do a video for. And I didn't have time to do the other things I wanted to do with my babies. So, for 2024, it's going to be a stress-free, it's going to be theme-free, so to speak, unless I just decide one day I want to do one. I don't know how to put it, really. First off, I know these are dolls. I'm not crazy. I know they're dolls. But they are my babies. That's the way I get comfort from them, is kind of treating them like a baby. Now, to be honest, when you do that, it can kind of get, to the viewer, it might kind of get where it's monotonous or boring or whatever. And but to me, when I treat my doll like it's a baby, you know, I not necessarily have a routine. I'm not talking about a routine that I have to get them dressed at a certain time. I have to do this. No, that's what causes stress to me. But you know, what else do you do with the baby but change it? You know, change its clothes. Um, so it may just be just a clothing without a theme. Just, you know, today's baby is this baby, and this is what I'm putting it in. You know, this week has been so relaxing to me because I didn't worry about doing a certain theme on a certain day. I did the little role plays with Louisa and Louis. You know, if you've watched my previous video, you know that my Louis doll came in and a finger was broke, and I was so disappointed about that. But then I did the, you know, like the bedtime routine with them where I did the role play. Like, now they didn't get in the shower. That was role play. You know, but I did it like had gave them their shower and they were getting ready for bed and read a story to them. And then I did the role play of Louis having surgery, you know, on his finger. And, you know, things like that. That's enjoyable. And that helps me with my anxiety. Because it wasn't something I had to do. It wasn't a theme that I had to, a time that I had, you know, timetable I had to meet or anything like that. So, just to tell you all of that, like I said, I go around the world to tell anything, but basically I'm not going to be doing things. Now, I'm got a couple of bins of clothes that I'm wanting to go through to see which babies they'll fit, and if I even have babies that will fit in those sizes anymore. I'll be doing videos changing babies into those clothes, but that's just going to be a changing, you know. I don't mean to be boring, but I've got to do it where it relieves my anxiety, not causes more anxiety. I want to do the, you know, putting the original outfits on all the babies. So each day, you know, if I do want, you know, each time I do put a baby in an original outfit, I'll probably do a video showing that. I want to go through all my babies and get them all in there. You know, and it's going to take a little while to do that. And I can't do all the things as well as do that too. I just don't have the time or the physical energy to do it that way. So I just wanted to let y'all know, you know, it's not that I don't like your themes. It's not that I don't want to participate in them. It's just right now, I can only do so much in a day, and I want to do these things that I've been wanting to do, so I can't do both. So, you know, I'm going to be doing that in 2024. Also, I wanted to let you know that this is probably, well, this is the last Rocking with Becca as far as every week. It's just got to be too much, you know, with everything else that's going on, everything else I'm wanting to incorporate and do. Rocking with Becca is one video that takes a good amount of my days on Saturday. because I have to get things set up in here, get the camera set up, get Macy's beanbag in here so I can finally get her settled down on it. She's finally laid down on it, went to sleep. But I have to, if I don't bring it in here, she is all up on top of me. She won't leave me alone. She's wanting to get in the chair with me, and I can't, do my video with her. Thank you so much, Ren, for this beanbag. It has been awesome having it. I take it into the craft room. That's where it stays, because I only do Rocking with Becca once a week, and it won't be that way every week anymore. But I leave it in my craft room, because when I'm in there, that gives her somewhere to lay down, that she will leave me alone after I finally get her settled down and get her to realize I'm not going to be playing with her. She thinks every waking hour I'm supposed to be playing with her, and I can't do that. So, but not, I have to get the camera set up, I have to get the beanbag in here, I have to get the baby of the day set up, and I usually bring me something to drink, because talking so much, my mouth gets dry. I have to, have something to talk about. So I have to get that, in my mind, what I'm going to talk about for Rocking with Becca. And then once, then I sit through the video, which is most of the time 45 minutes to an hour long, or a little over. And so that's that time. And then when I get through with the video, I've got to get things put back away. The beanbag back in the craft room, everything in here that I've set out for the video, put it back away. And then I upload the video, and it's a good part of my Saturday to do Rocking with Becca. And so I may, on the spur of the moment, decide I want to do a Rocking with Becca, and I'll come in here and do it. But you won't know what Saturday it will be unless there's something special that I know I'm going to do, and I announce it to you that I'll be doing a special Rocking with Becca. So from now on, the Rocking with Beccas would just be sporadically and just, on the spur of the moment. I can't do them weekly anymore. I'm not going to say I will never do a Rocking with Becca, because I probably will, but it won't be on a weekly or even a consistent monthly basis. It'll just be when I decide I want to do one. Because my anxiety has just really gotten bad, and as long as I can keep things light, keep things carefree, I can kind of deal with it. But when I have a lot of stress, when I have a lot of deadlines to meet, when I have a lot of feeling like, oh, I've got, got to get this done, I got to get that video done, I got to, sometimes it's helpful to have these videos to do, but to have it every day, every week, every month thing, it gets stressful. And so I'm going to just kind of be laid back in my channel, just do a video as I feel I want to, which probably will be most every day, but it'll just be a changing of the baby, and, or something like that. Or it might be a little role play that I might do, like I've done this week with Louisa and Lewis, or, just something carefree and fun, and no stress, no deadlines to meet, no have-to videos. And on top of that, another thing that has stressed me out is that I feel like I have to watch everybody's videos. And I would love to be able to watch everybody's videos every day. But I'm only one person. And I can only do so much. Now, I do at night, I just sit down and that's what I do. But I have a lot of different types of videos I like to watch. So, if I don't get to your video every day, please don't think that I don't like your channel or I don't like what you're doing. I do. But I have to spread it out. I have to watch some one day and different ones the next day and different ones, to get in, there's no way because I am subscribed to a lot of doll channels and a lot of different type dolls. Up until this year, 2023, the only type of dolls that I had was like the baby, the reborn type, whether it was Ashton Drake, Paradise Galleries, or Authentic Reborns. That was the only type of dolls I had. But this year, not that I've just discovered these type dolls, but I've just discovered these channels this year where people shows their Barbie dolls. People shows their antique dolls. People shows rainbow high dolls. People shows Blythe dolls. People shows all different kind of dolls. And I've discovered these channels this year, and I am enjoying it so much, the variety, because I just love dolls. I love my Barbie dolls. I love my rainbow high dolls. I've discovered just recently Blythe dolls, and I love them. I've got several of them in the past month or so. And I found the antique, no, not really antique, they're vintage dolls from the 1980s, the Fisher Price, My Friends, or whatever that series was called, where it's Mikey and Becky and Mandy and Jenny. I found those dolls on Macari, and I have them. I have some American Girl dolls and Welly Wishers, and I've discovered channels showing all of these different type dolls, and I enjoy those dolls as well as I do my babies. Although I give more time to my babies because they're my comfort. They're the ones I snuggle with at night. But I do love these other channels also, and I love these other dolls, and they have things. They don't have weekly themes, but they have monthly themes. Like once a month, I like to participate in the Barbies, showing your Barbie doll. Once a month, I like to do show us your elves. I like to do that. Let's see, they have a rainbow high day once a month. But see, these themes are just once a month, so they're not an every week stressful thing. I have all month to prepare for these things, and I enjoy, participating in them also. And I feature them here on my channel because this is a doll channel. It was just a reborn doll channel, but now, since I've discovered these other channels, I've incorporated these other themes, these other type dolls, and I like to do those. So that takes, I like the variety of the different dolls and the different things. So, since I've added these other type dolls, the fashion type dolls, in with this channel, I've got to make room for it to where it's not so stressful to me. So I hope I have made sense, guys. I didn't have notes. I just thought about what I wanted to talk to you about, and I hope I haven't forgotten to tell you something that I wanted to tell you. Um, it's just basically, my channel is just going to be a laid back channel. It's just going to be what I feel like doing that day, or if I feel like doing a video that day. Uh, I can't let it become, stressful. I've got to keep it where it's laid back and fun and enjoyable. Um, so I did want you to understand, that I am, which I've already been doing, but, you know, just as the first of the year, kind of letting you know what's going to be happening. I'm going to continue to put my fashion doll videos on here as well. So I have to, rearrange things and put it where things can flow freely and stress-free for me. So, yeah, that's just basically just, I hope I haven't confused you by what I've said. It's just basically, I'm just going to be sharing what I would be doing if I wasn't on video. Just what I'm doing that day. And I hope it don't become boring. That's my main thing, is I don't want it to become boring to where people don't watch my channel anymore. I know I have several people that really likes Rocking with Becca, but to be honest, it's very few compared to the amount of subscribers that I have. I think a lot of people don't watch it because Rocking with Becca is so long. And, I appreciate you that really love it, and because you really love it, I will throw a Rocking with Becca in occasionally through the year, but I can't do it on a weekly basis anymore. It's just too stressful. It takes up too much time. Like I said, it takes up most of my day on Saturday, and I've just got to keep my channel laid back, stress-free, just easy flowing, where there's no timelines I have to meet, no deadlines, no, and whenever you want to incorporate this doll and that doll, then you can't do every video every day, for every type doll that you have. So I'm just going to have to throw them in there as I am physically able and mentally able to do it. And I just wanted to give you a heads up and let you know about that, and let you know that, the main thing is, my babies are my babies. They're not a hobby. They're my babies. They're my everyday. My reborns are my, reborn-like dolls, like the Astro Great Paradise Galleries. They're my babies. They're not a hobby. I don't just interact with them on the video and then set them up. They're with me all day long. And even have one in a bassinet at night, So, they're here. They're here to stay. And, what else do you do with a baby but change it and feed it? And, and it can become boring sometimes, doing just the same type video every day, but that makes me happy. That relieves my stress. That makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I have something to nurture and something to care for. and I can pretend they care for me. You know, with dolls, you use your imagination, so I just pretend that they just love mommy to death, and that mommy is their world, and that gives me joy and happiness. Gives me, just like snuggling this baby right now. It just, I guess it releases those happy hormones. I can't remember the name of them, but they give me happiness. They give me joy. And they're not just a hobby. They are my babies. Every day, all day long, they're my babies, whether I do a video or not. And Louis and Louisa right now is sitting on the couch in the living room playing with toys. You know, just like when you're reading a book, you know, they say that when you read a book, you can visit anywhere in the world. You can do any kind of adventure through the book. Well, through my babies, I have adventures with them. Sometimes they get sick. Sometimes they are rowdy. Some, you know, the bigger ones. Sometimes, you know, you just use your imagination, and you can do all kind of things with your babies through your imagination. And my babies are not a hobby. They're part of me. They're part of my life. And now my fashion dolls, that's a hobby. I do them once a month when the themes is out. That's my hobby. But my reborn light dolls, they're part of me on an everyday basis. So anyway, guys, I thought that Rockin' with Becca would be a little bit shorter today. I should have known it wouldn't. But I thought it would. I thought I'd get through with my talk sooner than this. But I just wanted to, you know, just touch base with you. Let you know what's going on. Let you know that if I do a theme, it would just be every now and then. You know, one of the themes, or whatever I can't even remember what it's called. Hashtags, themes, tags, whatever you want to call it. That would just be done sporadically. You know, if I don't have anything else I'm wanting to do, I might do a theme. But basically, especially the first part of the year, it's going to be changing the babies into their original outfits. It's going to be changing the babies that I'm trying on these certain size clothes to see, you know, who can wear what, and whether that I have a baby that fits that size clothes or what, you know. So it's just going to be things I want to do, especially the first part of the year, until I get these things sorted out and done and went through, and to also, you know, let you know, Rockin' with Becca will only be a spur of the moment thing. It won't be a weekly deal anymore. So I hope this doesn't run anybody off. I hope it will make my channel maybe even a little more exciting, you know, because you never know what you're going to see, what I'm going to be doing, what I'm going to be showing, you know, where when I just did the theme, you know, I'm going to be doing something connected with that theme. So, you know, I really hope that it won't drive people away. Maybe it will help bring more out. So, anyway, I have enjoyed talking with you today, and I thank every one of you for subscribing to my channel. I thank every one of you that has hit that like button. I thank you so much, everyone that comments. I love reading your comments. It just makes my day to go back to a video and see all the wonderful comments. Thank you for all your concern when Lewis came in and we found out how badly packed he was, and the accident of him losing his finger, and oh, that was it was horrible. It was a very bad feeling. But my little role play with Dr. Buckley, that was really cute. I really enjoyed all of your comments on that. Thank y'all so much for communicating with me in that little video. Seriously, if you didn't know that Lewis's finger had broke off, you wouldn't realize that that was that it had to be put back together. He done such a good job. Hubby took a dowel, a wooden dowel. He got one the size he would need, and you know, he had to kind of whittle it down a little bit to get it to fit in both the hand and the finger. And he you know, put Gorilla Glue on the dowel, put it on in, you know, I don't know just the steps he took, but he glued the dowel inside the finger and the hand. So where when I was gluing it, you know, it was just hollow inside, because Louis and Louisa are hard plastic. They're not the vinyl like, you know, the little babies. They're the hard plastic. And so when I glued it on there, you know, there was nothing to keep it stable. And if it bumped, you know, it would just pop the glue off. And so with him putting that strong glue and having a dowel, you know, that wooden piece in there, if it's bumped a little bit, it's got more of a, you know, it can't just, you know, break off. It could, you know, you can't just be rough with it, even with the dowel in it, but it would have to be more like pulling it this way than just hitting it that way, because it has that support inside that finger and the hand. And you'd have to know to look for the seam there to know that that finger had ever been broke off. And I'm hoping I can be careful enough when I change him that I don't, you know, get a clothes caught on that finger and, you know, pull it off. I'm going to be extra careful when I change him. But, you know, if it happens to come back off and that doesn't work, I'm perfectly fine. You know, I hate it happened, but, you know, it's not going to stop me from loving him or interacting with him. I'll just simply put a Band-Aid over the hole there where the finger was, and just, you know, it'll be like he had to have his finger amputated, and that he wears a bandage there for protection. You know, it's not something that would stop me from loving him or changing him or interacting with him. It's just, you know, you want your stuff taken care of. That's the main thing, is, you know, you do want it, even though it was a trade item and I didn't spend money as far as right there on him. You know, I spent money on the other doll, or no, I think I got it in a trade also. But still, that was my doll I sent out for this doll, and I wanted this doll taken care of. And packaged where it, you know, it could have been any part of it that had broke. Could have been this whole arm or leg broke off, you know. You don't just throw a doll in a box and let it rattle around through, because the postage service, UPS, FedEx, just regular post, USPS, they don't care. They throw things around. They don't care. So you have to have in mind when you package something up that's fragile, you got to package it well enough that it's taken care of through being thrown and jostled around, you know? And it's just disappointing when you get something that's broke, that was broke in the mail, simply because it wasn't packaged well enough, you know? That could have been avoided if it had been packaged well enough. But anyway, I enjoy doing that little role play, and you know, there's a lot of times I want to do role play, but because most of the video, well, pretty much all of the videos that I watch is just where people are changing their dolls into certain outfits for a certain thing. There's very few videos that I have come across where people actually does role play, like they're treating their babies like babies, you know. And I like doing that. That's fun to me. And I like watching that type of video. But I don't really know. You know, I haven't found very many videos that does that. I don't know. Maybe people don't do that, but I like doing it. So anyway, I'm gonna go, guys, and I'll be back on my next one. That's the way I'm gonna start saying it, which I'll probably pretty much do a video most every day, or you know, at least 5 days a week. But I don't know if I'll do one tomorrow. It's being Sunday. I may start just leaving Sundays, which I didn't do every Sunday anyway, but I may just leave Sundays as my free day to, you know, because I don't do a lot on Sundays, so it's more of a rest day. But I'm sure I'll be back Monday, and I hope you all have a great New Year. Guys, be safe. Don't. Now, this is just the mother in me. Don't do things that's going to cause you to get hurt or cause other people harm. Be safe through the holidays. I want to see you back doing videos. So, take care. Be safe. Don't be out there in all the horribleness of the world this weekend, you know. Stay safe. I want to see you come Monday morning. I want to see you back well, healthy, all in one piece. All right, guys. I hope I haven't confused you. I hope I haven't talked in riddles. I hope I've, you know, said it where you can understand it. Sometimes I think I get started talking and then I'll get off onto something else and don't finish what I'm saying. So I hope I've made sense. And I'll be looking forward to seeing y'all Monday. Have a great day. Love y'all. Bye.